still be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready.
Hey cuties, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm gonna do a Christmas lookbook. Of course, you can find links to all of the CC in the description down below. And all of these Sims, as always, are models from my previous Creator Sim videos. So whenever we move into that models look, I'll make sure to link that Creator Sim video for you guys so you can check out all of like the skin details, eyebrows, and stuff like that that I used on the model previously before going into the lookbook. But without further ado, let's get straight into this. I love doing lookbooks. Okay, I think you know this by now, but lookbooks are like so fun to me, and I knew I needed to do a Christmassy one because Christmas is my favorite holiday, and it's just so much fun because during Christmas, or like for this lookbook, I was able to use a lot of colors that I usually don't because I'm a bit of a basic bitch. I like to use a lot of beige, black, white colors, like just browns, you know, like natural colors in my lookbooks. Those are typically the colors I gravitate to, and red is something I don't use a lot. Red in like my everyday life, I think I have like one item in my closet that is red and that's about it, so I don't use it a lot in The Sims either. And obviously like a dark green that kind of looks like a Christmas tree is also a color I don't use a lot but get to use in this lookbook, and that is always so fun to like experiment with different styles and different colors that I usually don't feel super comfortable using, or I don't use because I just don't think about them. Like, I don't know, it's a thing, okay? And then also I think plaid is like super Christmassy to me, just like we're using it now. It just kind of gives me such a Christmassy vibe, and I only noticed that whilst doing this lookbook. The first look I actually struggled with so much because we're going to end up giving this top that I'm currently giving this sim another sim because I just didn't feel it with the shoes and I didn't know what to do. But later on I picked it up again because I loved it so much, and then figured out some shoes that I thought worked with it. And it was just, you know, a process. It definitely took me forever for this first outfit. I feel like a lot of times with my lookbooks, the first look is kind of, you know, a trial and error because I just go in and I kind of know what I want, but I'm not 100% sure. And then the more looks I do, the more comfortable I get with the theme that I picked. So that definitely happened here. Like the second and third look were so easy for me to put together, and I kind of knew what I wanted, and I did try like a few different skirts and whatever, but I kind of, you know, had a better image in my head of what I wanted to do. But the first look was like all over the place. But yeah, the lookbook, let me know what your favorite look is. I'm always curious about that. I think for me today it's actually the last one. I just think the skirt that I end up giving the sim and the top with it is just so cute. I love it, and it's totally my vibe. Also, let me know if you are ready for the Christmas holidays because I am so excited. Honestly, I am currently trying to pre-record a little bit because my boyfriend is gonna visit for 5 days, I believe it is. Yeah, 5-ish days. He's gonna be here, or he's gonna arrive here tomorrow and then stay for 5 days. So I'm currently, you know, trying to put together a few videos for you guys to watch. And oh my god, if you know me, I am like the worst at pre-recording. I don't know what it is. I know that so many creators have like a bunch of videos that they have on the ready before they actually need to be uploaded. Some people are like 2 weeks in advance of their uploading schedule, and I'm not like that. Honestly, most of my content is like finished up the day it gets uploaded, or sometimes like 2 days early. I think 2 days is usually my max that I get finished on these things before having to upload them. It's just not how I work. I wish it would be, but pre-recording to me is just so difficult because there's just so much of like a repetitive thing that you do, and then also recording a bunch of voiceovers is a very challenging to me. I mean, I'm just a little introvert, you know. I just sit in my home. I don't go out much. I don't experience a lot of things I could tell you about. I guess there's like a lot of books I read or shows I watch that I could talk about, but at some point you just kind of run out of things to talk about in a voiceover, and I want these to be enjoyable for you. I want them, you know, to not get very repetitive and me keep telling you the same things, which definitely when I pre-record, I notice that I keep saying, oh, I'm currently pre-recording because this and that, but I guess that makes sense, you know. I also feel like I sound different on certain days and I'm in different moods. Like sometimes you would get a voiceover from me when I'm really chill and relaxed and I just kind of talk about like deeper things or anything really. But then there's also like the upbeat version of me when I'm having a good day and I just talk to you guys and I giggle a lot and I don't know, I just make a few jokes, you know. There's like two different versions of me depending on how I feel on a certain day, and the voiceovers, as you know, can get like very deep. Sometimes we talk about things that are very deep. I don't know, sometimes just dive way too deep in these voiceovers, and sometimes we just talk about everyday life things and it could be very like mundane and like more like I don't know, not super deep, just like kind of on the surface level, but we have a good time. And I think if I always record on the same day, you would just get enough of either version of me. Like you'd either be like, okay, Cora, like, can you stop with the deep talk already? Like, I've had enough. Or you'd be like, okay, maybe we could like dive a bit deeper. I don't know. Let me know if you're still listening. You need to let me know so many things in this video, okay? I also want to know if you prefer when I just talk about like random things, just stuff I experience or watch or whatever, just, you know, like everyday life stuff that isn't super deep, or if you enjoy when I dive deep into a topic and kind of philosophize about it by myself because no one's here to talk to. It's a bit weird, you know, if you imagine all of these people who record voiceovers and we're all really just in our room talking to a microphone, hoping that someone will listen to us. And it's such an interesting concept to me that nowadays I feel like it's not that weird anymore, because especially with like TikTok and Instagram and stuff like that, I feel like you see a lot of people out in the outside world just talking to their phones or whatever, and you never really know if they're recording something for Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, or if they're actually on the phone to someone, because I see a lot of people, and I would never do that. I see so many people that are just walking in, I don't know, shopping center or public transport, and they are they're like video calling someone, and I'm like, why? I also think it's so weird to be in the background of a video call. I don't really want to be. It's just, you know, it's a bit odd, kind of strange. And I couldn't do that. I think the only time I really video called my boyfriend was when, back in the day, actually, when we first started dating, because we've been long distance for like almost 1.5 years now. And at the beginning, we'd always take super long walks together and just like talk on the phone. And sometimes when I was just out in the middle of nowhere, like walking through a park with no one around, sometimes I would show him. It was really funny because once we walked past, like obviously in different countries, different parts of the world, we walked through like a very similar looking bit of a park, and it was really funny. But other than that, I would never video call anyone when I'm out in public. It just seems odd. I don't know. I wouldn't be comfortable. Also, I wouldn't want to be the other person, because I don't want to be on a video call when someone is like on public transport. It's just so loud and distractive. Like I don't know. It's not really, you know, the most comfortable thing. But with that said, this video is coming to an end. Definitely let me know, if you don't let me know any of the other things I asked, what your favorite outfit of today was. And with that said, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, please don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you have not already, and I will see you all next time. Bye!
Drink after drink, as I do this time of the year. My stupid heart, so